Hello everyone, hope you're all having a good day today. Thank you for stopping by. It is good to see you all here. My name is Tyranno Imperial. I'm a T-Rex VTuber for anyone who is new. And welcome to my art stream of the week. It's good to see you all here, and I hope that you are all doing well today. So, as you can probably tell from the announcement tweet I had for the stream earlier on Twitch, or, well, earlier on Twitter, and from the title of this stream, we are going to be working on a brand new streaming schedule layout for me, because I've had this one here for the entirety of since I first started streaming back in, I think, March 21st. What, March 21st of 2021. So last year, and I feel like we can give it a bit of an upgrade, or change the whole thing altogether. So that is what I shall be aiming towards today. So first, just gonna have a grayed out background here, just so we aren't distracted by all of this. Hey, I'll make it a lighter shade so it doesn't blend in with here too much. Okay, that's better. And I thought ahead of time, and I put this reference over here. Because what I'm thinking about for this schedule layout, I think I want to base it off like the electrified fences from Jurassic Park, with the signs being the things that like have the words laid out for what I'm going to be streaming, and also like images for stuff like that. So anyways, I need to go look at more references. So Jurassic Park fences. I want to go with like kind of like a barbed wire kind of look, but I also want to have a good reference just in case. Okay, here we go. We have this here. There we go. I think I'll experiment a bit with like the coloring of the fonts, because part of me thinks like black with the yellow writing looks cool, but I want to see how this looks like with like red and white. Before I do any of that though, I need to turn this here into something interesting. So let's see. I have something in mind. Let's see. Is this the right grass tool? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'll do a little bit of that. A bit of this as well. There's lots of vegetation behind the fences. Let's see. Just want to make it look. I can't wood, but I'll give it like a good atmosphere or something. Just make it look nice. But as I'm doing that, I don't know if I already said it yet, but I hope that you're all having a good day, and thank you for stopping by, and it is good to see you all here, and I hope you are doing well. I myself am doing decently. I got a decent amount of rest, like, I guess, when I was awake. Well, kind of when I was awake, yesterday during my one-day break. It could have been better though. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but I was having a lot of trouble sleeping last night, so I don't know how much sleep I got, but it wasn't quite what I was hoping for, considering it was supposed to be a day off, like, time for me to relax and kind of, like, recuperate. But it could have been worse. And I did have a bit of fun yesterday's. I played a lot of Genshin Impact, and honestly, there are a few things that I kind of wish I saved up for like next week's Genshin stream, but it's fine. Plus, luckily I didn't make any mistakes like I used to in the past of accidentally triggering certain story events before the next stream and like going through some cutscenes without you guys. So I'm thankful for that. Because for those of you who don't know, Genshin, it doesn't let you choose when to continue on with a event. Well, with some quests, like some story quests, if you just show up at the area, it continues like straight on from there. Even if you don't have like navigation turned on for that stream, well, for that quest. And sometimes that's not the best for when I'm trying to like set up during like for a stream, because then I'm going on through like part of the story without you guys. But yeah, well, that long tangent out of the way. Alright. To add a bit of Gaussian blur here. Hold on. Not yet. Alright, now I want to add a bit of Gaussian blur here. Make them look like they're farther away. There we go. Make these over here a little bit smaller. And I put some of these, hold on. Are you guys not quite up in front? Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's better. I don't know why they look a bit like transparent sometimes. Hold on, there we go. That fixes it up a bit. And maybe I'll use a bit of blur on them too. Maybe the ones over here in the back can be a bit darker. Or like... I want to change it up a tiny bit so they don't blend in too much. Like you can tell the differences between each one of them. I think that works. Alright, we still have the grass. I want to add more trees a little bit in the background here, because this area here is looking a bit bare. Oh, hold on. See, Alpha's in chat. Hi, hello there, Alpha. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It is good to see you here. I hope you're doing well. And welcome to my odd stream of the week. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for stopping by, and it is good to see you here, friend. Hope you're doing well. I feel like, especially with you, Alpha, I think it's been a while since we last spoke, but I hope that you are doing good. I'm doing very well. That is good to hear, friend. What you been up to? If you don't mind me asking, of course. Hold on. What? Hold on now, wait. I'm gonna be slightly darker. Darker than this, but not to this much. Okay, yeah, there you go. This looks better. So some trees like this in the background. So the whole thing doesn't look too bare, but we don't want it to blend in too much with the back. Alright, let's see. I got a graphics tablet a little while back. Interesting. I hope that is serving you well. Hopefully a lot better than how my drawing tablet and stylus have been treating me recently. They do not work as well as they used to back in the old days, unfortunately. But I'm making do with just my mouse. Somehow. I mean, I could probably switch back to using my stylus at some point, but I kind of got used to it now. Like using my I can't word, but like using my mouse now. I don't know why, but I just have. And anyways, which I now own, and my art style has changed drastically since. Ooh, interesting. Well, I hope I get to see that soon in the future. And yeah, you draw with a mouse. Yep, that is. Thank you. And I do have a stylus and a drawing tablet too, but also it doesn't, like I said before, it doesn't work quite the best. Hold on. I'll try to use it right now and see if it is. Hold on. Get in there, please. Get into the USB port. Okay, there we go. Hold on, I need to do something. Okay. Now let's see here. Make sure here's my stylus. Okay, so it is working still, but there's an issue with it here, where it waits until I move to a certain point before it starts showing what I drawn. So I have, like, every time I draw something, it has to be a straight line at first. So like if I want to draw a circle, it ends up looking like this. Yeah, I mean, it's not like too bad, but it is a bit annoying at some points. So that's why I kind of switch over to just using my stylus. Well, not my stylus, like my mouse sometimes. But yeah. Plus, using things like stabilizer here, it does help me to get some pretty decent looking lines even with the limits of using a mouse. So it doesn't look like, say, this. But yeah. Anyways, now I need to go look for. I already have a reference for defenses from Jurassic Parks. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna make these fairly large. I want to make it a bit lighter though. Alright. Now that I think about it, I don't know exactly how I wanted this to look. Alright, hold on, let's see. So, I want to put it a little higher up. And I think I want to move these a little higher up. Like around here. And these two are going to be like the low parts of the Wild Friends that are going to be holding up the signs that like show the days of the week and all the things I'll be streaming for today. So kind of like, hold on. Let me see. Like these things over here. Like these. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So anyways, let's put everything back in. I feel like I should have made them a bit thinner though. Alright, hold on. So make it. I'm gonna do this. I have some straight lines around here. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That's a little better. Have this. Alright, there we go. So make it a bit brighter. I want to give those something of like a, I guess kind of like a highlight. Here we go. There we go. Then put this over here. Alright. And I think a little bit of blur should do the trick. There we go. And now for the wires. I think I tried to copy, well not, I guess kind of like follow the look of the, how the fences look in Jurassic Park a bit. So let's see. Need extra thin lines here. See, not too thin though. Oh, hold on. I see, Saisei Tetsu is in chat. I am so sorry if I mispronounced your name. I probably did. I am not good with names. But, thank you for stopping by. It is good to see you here. Welcome to my art stream of the week. Working on my new schedule layout. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. And it is good to see you here, friend. And I hope that you're doing well. Alright, so let's... So from what I saw, it looks something... a little something like this. Kind of. So we gotta do this. Kinda, it's... it doesn't look quite right, but it'll do. It'll do. It'll do. Ooh, actually, now to think about it, maybe I could have like Chibi Tai here, in the background, as part of my schedule. I think that would look nice. Hold on. Okay. I'm trying to think if I should make, like these parts of the wires here look a little more, I guess, random. Like an interesting pattern. Yeah, okay, I think something like this could work. Yeah, okay. So just make a bunch of the like kind of diamond shapes with these things along here, and then we can move on to make the signs. There we go. I think this is looking alright so far. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in chat if you wish. Alright. Perfect. Kind of. Then we connect these two down here. There we go. Put this here. Put this. Alright. One more over here. Hold up. That one did not look right. There we go, kind of. It's... Alright, hold on. I'll do that again. That one over here. Make some more loop-de-loops. Okay, that one doesn't look too bad. Let me just change up the settings a bit for the stabilizer. Change it up to 40 and let's see. Hold on. Okay, there we go. This looks a little bit better now. Alright, perfect-ish. Perfect. So let's do this, and then do this here. Alright. And the swirlies over here. Hold on. Let me get rid of the delay a bit and see how that looks. Okay, it's... I think I like it a little more without the delay on it. Yeah, just have distance and then kind of restrict the delay a bit. Yeah, I think this one works way better. So some squiggly lines over this way. Connect these two together. Also, I don't know if I've said this before, but something about the music that I'm hearing right now, it reminds me a lot of Zoo Tycoon 2, like the kind of music you hear from like the Extinct Animals expansion pack for Zoo Tycoon 2 reminds me a lot of this. Speaking of which, I wish I could stream Zoo Tycoon 2 for you guys, because that is one of my favorite games of all time. And I would like to be able to stream it at some point and like just play through that game again, but it is extremely old at this point. I don't know exactly how old, but I am fairly sure most computers aren't able to run it anymore. I have an old computer that does run it, but I don't know how to like send the footage of it running onto this laptop for streaming. I imagine I'd have to use like a graphic, like a capture card or something, but I do not have one of those yet. On the plus side, I see right now in chat, VTuber Missing No is here. Yeah, Dino Art? Indeed, it is Dino Art. Sounds awesome? Indeed, indeed. And also, it's good to see you, Missing No. Thank you for stopping by, and welcome. Oh, excuse me. Welcome to my my first art stream of the week, and my first stream since my mini break yesterday. As my favorite dino, doing out of curiosity, I'm doing pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. I did get quite a bit of relaxation time yesterday. One downside though, because of how hot it is now because of summer, I was struggling a bit last night to actually get some sleep. But for the most part, I got quite a bit of rest, I'd say. And I'm ready to continue on with content creation. I did get some suggestions from some people that I should probably take longer breaks than just one day, but this one was kind of just out of the blue because I wasn't feeling the best for some reason on Tuesday, so I didn't want to make it like a whole 3-day like break like I'm planning on doing whenever I feel like really burnt out in the future. But yes. Besides that, I got a good amount of rest in, played some games, watched YouTube, listened to some music, just had a jolly good time. And I'm having a good time here, drawing and working on my new streaming schedule overlay. And it's been nice going back onto Twitter and saying hi to everyone, and returning and making the most recent dino fact on Megalosaurus, which is always all that good stuff is always fun. Of course, man, and I'm on Twitch anyways. Saw you streaming, and I had to show some support. Oh, thank you, and I appreciate that. Yep, I've been taking it easy too. I see. I did not stream on Monday. I'm sorry about that, but I hope that you're doing well now. And on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you'd only go for an hour. Yeah, I can feel that. But somehow I keep pushing myself to go on for at least 3 hours. I think last time I went on for 5. Taking the break and being inconsistent, same. Especially when you're going to be seeing a friend on... Well, that sounds nice. Oh, and also your birthday too. Interesting. Well, I do hope that you have a good time with your friend and that you have a good birthday as well. Oh, and yeah, I absolutely adore the stuff you do on Twitter. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed all the Twitter posts. And you're by far my easily favorite person on that site. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I was entertained you both on Twitch and Twitter, and I hope I continue to do so for a long time to come. And you're always I cannot word, but you're always one of my favorite people to interact on both sites as well. Alright. So I think that's a barbed wired fence for the most part done. So now just comes the part of erasing a few things to make it look more consistent. Let's see. Alright, so I do this. Then I do this. Do this. Perfect, perfect. There we go. I think that works. Oh, and I see Fancy Flugo's in chat. Time to spin the dino. Alright, then hold on. If it is that time, then I must do it. It's a bit hard for me to do because I'm just going to OBS and just rotating me 90 degrees constantly, but it works. It'll do. The dino be spinning now. Extremely slow spinning, but it is spinning nonetheless. It would be fun if you could actually make me spin. If I figure out how to do that, just for you, Flugo, I shall make that, I guess one of, like, the Twitch point redeems. If I do become affiliate Twitch, I will be doing, I think, soon. I'm going to make a promise. I think by, I think I'm gonna promise myself that next week, at some point, I mean, like this weekend even, I'm going to make the announcement that I'm going to become a Twitch affiliate at some point. Like, I gotta make my decision. Because I feel like I've been procrastinating on that for quite a while. Anyways. We'll do this. Okay. Perfect. And actually, speaking of, next week, I'm going to... Since I've been trying to, like varietize my streaming a bit, I got a few suggestions, and I realized that some of the games that I play now are like I'm not giving enough variety for them because it's mostly just Genshin and Jurassic World Evolution 2 for quite a while now. So I got something new to play for all you guys on stream soon. Coming out to next week. So look forward to that. I might have already kind of spoiled what it's going to be on Twitter. But in one specific conversation. So if you want to do a little extra digging and figure out what it is, feel free to do so. But just know in case you don't want it, all will be revealed next week. Anyways, I'm missing a bunch of messages again. Alright. So I'm gonna be sticking around and watching your stuff for a long time to come, little buddy. Thank you. Look forward to watching you grow. Thank you. And hold on, I think I've had to word this. Like, I hope that I grow, I hope that you grow, and I hope that any other aspiring content creators in chat here also grow as well. No matter how fast or slow it may be, I hope we all grow and improve in content creation, and that we keep at it for a very, very long time to come. And most importantly, that we all enjoy it as well. There isn't a point in doing content creation if it doesn't make you happy. You can't do, like, especially as a content creator, I don't think you can do your best work and entertain your viewers if you yourself are not having a good time, usually. And let's see. I'm happy that you like interacting with me too. Yes. You're welcome. Missing no. I see Flugo is here with a spinning animal of some kind. I think it's a cat, or maybe I don't know. It's too small on my phone for me to see what it is. But yes. Alright. Are you gonna be a Twitch affiliate? Indeed I am. That's awesome. I hope you get some money your way. Thank you. I checked a while ago, and apparently, the email that I got, like saying that I'm eligible to become a Twitch affiliate was, I don't remember when, like, I didn't remember when I got it beforehand, but apparently I got it all the way back in January. So yeah, I've been waiting on this for quite a while now, and honestly, with college around, like, right around the corner, because it's almost August, and I'm not entirely sure when the day to go back there is, but I'm sure I can't word, it's like, I'll be cursing myself for not becoming a Twitch affiliate months ago, and like trying to make the most I can out of streaming to, I guess, help with like paying the cost for college, but also, I guess, also trying to improve my stream setup as well whenever I can. And also trying to buy some more games too for streaming as well. But particularly my stream setup, because the entire time I've been streaming, I've never had a real microphone. It's only ever been the one that's been embedded into like my laptop. And I might want to invest in like getting a real mic soon, with like an actual like stand and things. But also, just so everyone knows, I have no plans on stopping content creation after I go back to college. I mean, I spent the entirety of my first semester also keeping up with content creation the whole time, so it's definitely not going to stop me, and I gotta keep doing this for as long as I can. I might spend a bit more time working on college though, because last time I might have spent a bit too much emphasis on content creation over college, and it didn't do so well. But at the same time though, I did pass with enough grades, so I'm able to go back for my next year, so maybe it'll be fine. But I'll also try to focus on college a bit more. Or just like, I'll try to find a way to balance them. That's what I'm gonna do. It's rough, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's worth it continuing on with content creation. Even though the burnout it's come and went every now and then for a while now, I'm still getting more joy than, I guess, stress from like doing content creation, but like between streams and doing adventures. So I see no reason to stop now. But yeah, hold on. I'm missing messages again. I'm a homie simp, and instead of simping for big streamers, I love giving friends that I like stuff. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. And I'm trying to think of trying to word here, but I'm trying to think, but nothing's coming out. But I guess just I think that's a good mindset to have. Like to focus on your friends and other content creators as well. But yeah, I don't know how to word it. But I think it's nice that you want to show your support to your friends as well. So in case of it, I should erase this part here. Okay, I think that works. We have this. Wait, where I did this one here, and this. Okay, so we do this one next. But speaking of adventures just now, part of me does want to try and get a new one out today, but I did just come back from a break, so I feel like I should also go back and try to like catch up with any replies from my old adventures that I missed during the break that I should get to first before I get a new one out. But it's been like 2 days now since... I guess... Hold on. I think it's technically been like 2 days or so since I got a new adventure out. Right? If I don't release another one, that's gonna be 3, but... We'll have to see. It's all going to depend on the amount of replies I have to get through, and also... I guess my general mood, because like I said earlier, I did not get the best sleep last night, so if I don't have the energy to stay up until 5 to do, to answer replies for a new adventure, then I might not do one, but we'll see. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, I think that works. Okay, I think if I can do this, and that should be good. And then I have... this one looks good, so now it's just this one here. There we go. Alright. And I think that should be that. Alright, hold on. I'll copy it, and I'll see how it looks with some blurs, maybe. Maybe a little bit of blurring should be good. Like this. I think this should be good. And then next, we need to make the signs. So let's start with having them be like this. And then look at this here. Here we go. Something like this for the, like a top part here for the weekday. Alright, go. There we go. So fill the whole thing up. There we go. Alright, let's see. So I'm happy with this look for the signs. So I have this. And then this here. And then we put some text up here. Use the Jurassic Park font. Make it yellow. And let's make it a bit smaller. So I say around 10. That's why I normally have it on the other one. I should make it a bit bigger. And then something like this here as well. Right color, and just have 6 p.m. EST as just a placeholder. Oh, hold on, I see someone's in chat. Hey, hello there, I'm Solid Snook. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It is good to see you here, and I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day today. And it's nice to see you here again, Solid Snook, and I hope that you are doing well, friend. Right now, we are playing. Well, we are playing. We're working on my brand new streaming schedule layout for my can't word, but my new schedule streaming layout for my streaming schedules, and it's going pretty well so far. I'm just seeing how it looks with this font here, or if it'll look better with some red and white. Okay, let me see. Hold on. So it's. Alright, so it's white with red on the outside. So let's do this and see how it looks. How about this? And we were to like patch in the little bits of red that didn't show up for some reason. I don't think this looks too bad. You guys can let me know what you think. And cool, thank you, Solid Snook. Alright, so let's patch the whole thing in so we can really see what it would look like. I also wish there was a way we could have had it like this from the start, where like everything looked like the way it should be, but I guess Krita's selection tool isn't quite the best. Alright, so there we go. 6 p.m. And then EST is almost good to go. Alright, there we go. So let's look at it now. So placeholder text, 6 p.m. EST. Compared to like how it looked with like just black and yellow, it's like how it is with this sign here. I think it looks better, but I might make it like a poll or something to see which one will stick around. We'll see. Right now, this is the whole site. So I gotta put I think I'll do the usual and have 4 up here and then 3 down here. So Monday, Tuesday, right? Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We don't have enough rooms. Let's see, can I fit enough down here? Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know why everything moved. I didn't want to do that. Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. And there's not enough rooms. So I gotta make this as relatively small as I can, but I also want people to be able to see what's on them, though. Alright, hold on. Let me get out the stream schedule that I have right now and see. Like, try to compare them. Alright, let's see. Here it is. Alright, we have this. Here's how it looks compared to this. Okay, so actually they're a lot smaller than I remember. So just have these then. And I also wanna give them a little, I guess, flair to their look. And have some of them be like kind of leaning a bit. Okay, I guess I just have to resort to this. Like make slightly smaller. They all can fit here. I don't know if they're all the same size though, which is an issue. But we'll get to that later. So let's do this. Alright, so all the rest of these are going to have to move higher up. Perfect. Alright. Let's see, can I, hold on. And then can I, okay, I can rotate them. Okay. There he goes. I'm gonna make it 9. So this was gonna be Mondays. Let's see. Can we make you larger? Okay. Get it all the way to 12, which is nice. So put that there. Put that. And then Sunday goes here. Hold on. I can only imagine though that some days like Wednesdays are going to look absolutely enormous here. Alright. Tuesday is up next. Alright, and here it is. Apparently, some of these got mixed together. And apparently it's not a good idea to mix the layers together. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what I did, but I'll just leave that be. So let's see. Now we gotta do Wednesday and make sure this fits within the box. Okay, Wednesday. We don't need the exclamation mark here. So let's see. Okay, we can actually make it a tiny bit bigger. Can we get it to 9? Okay. What about 10? Okay, we can do 10 as well. Can I go up a step further and make it 11? Okay, and if I... Nope, okay. So don't get greedy, we're gonna stick to 10. Alright. The other ones we can get pretty large though, if we want to. We want them to really stand out here. Alright, 14 it. Alright. At 14, Monday can fit in just barely. I feel like Tuesday, it might be just fine as 12, but I want to check just to make sure. Okay, never mind. It's fine in here. It's fine. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's get to Thursday. Alright, and then we... Hold on. Change the rotation so that it matches up well. And let's see how big it can get while staying within the box. I I feel like 12 is gonna be the limit, but I want to check 14 just to be sure. And yeah, yeah, it's not gonna fit in there. So we're sticking to 12. Alright, so next up is Friday. Alright, go to the Jurassic Park fonts. Friday. Alright. So if it says 12, it is one of the shortest days in terms of names. Let's try 14. Okay. Alright. Can we go higher? Can we go 16? Ooh, we can. I won't go too much more than that, otherwise it's going to start standing out a bit more amongst the other ones. And then we have Saturday, which is going to fit in perfectly fine. Also at 10. And at 12 as well. Alright. I'll gladly take that. And I know for a fact that is not going to fit in if I increase it to 14. So 12 shall do for now. And Monday is the only oddball here. But I want to change that. Because I have something over here. And just copy and paste it with... I wanted to copy and paste it with Monday, but it didn't let me do that for whatever reason. I'm not sure what's up with that, but okay. So let's set it to 14. And have it match with the one over here. There we go. Okay. And then we get rid of this one. Alright, there we go. So I think that's pretty much how it's... Oh, hold on. Said USB port thing was not recognized, so I think a good... Safely, I'm going to put away the drawing tablet. Alright, but let's see. Alright, so I think it's looking alright now. Plus, at least I'm... Hold on, I want to see if it's still here. Yeah, there it is. My old schedule. I'm glad I'm no longer restricted to using like this like the stock image of like a cave as the background, like I used to. And plus the rock, like the little rock plates that I have as kind of like the signs for this the schedule. They definitely don't look like my best work, so I'm glad I can move over to this, which I feel like is quite a bit of an improvement. I think I did a good job with like the fences and all the vegetation in the background. But as for the signs, I want to make two different versions. Let's see. Okay, I have this one as the sign template. And then I have this one here as a small sign template. And then I'm going to merge all of these into one. There we go. Okay, so this time around, I'm going to see how it's going to look with the pretty much all black but yellow font for the background. Wait, hold on. I know for a fact that like having the signs be all black aren't gonna look good, but like, what if the first parts are black with the yellow font, but the bottom is gonna be something else? Let's see. And then also add a bit of Gaussian blur here. Alright, hold on, just a little bit until we there we go, we completely got rid of all the white parts. So with that, and we can head over to here, duplicate layer, there we go, and turn everything to yellowed. See, hold on. I want to get a reference for like the kind of yellow we're using. Yeah, it looks more like this. So switch over to this darker kind of goldish yellow here. Alright, save. Go to Thursday, change the color here. Then go to Friday. And then we go to Saturday. Hold on, this is not the right yellow. There we go, that's better. I think it looks nice like this, actually. I don't know if it's better than the white and red, but we'll see. In the meantime, though, I think either way we'll be using red for like the text down here for the times. So we might as well make those. And nowadays I stream at 6 PM ESTs. So I'll have that here as a placeholder. And I'm going to save and copy and paste. There we go. There we go. Copy and paste this here. Put it in the center. Alright. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to stick to the whole 6 o'clock time though. I think it works fairly well for me, but I also did fairly well when it was like 5 or 5:30s. I think I'm going to keep kind of playing around with times for my schedules and see what kind of works best for you guys. fix, but we'll see. Alright, but for the most part, we either have this for our usual schedule or... Hold on. I want to save it as this. So we have either this, or if... Or we have this. So there we go. I think those are the two choices I'm going to make here, but also we have I guess while I have time here, since we kind of wait, hold on. Oh dear. So I think we made a small error. I put these all on the same layer. But this one kind of covers it up, so it's not that bad. Yeah, okay, it still works fairly well. Maybe I'm sorry about that. Maybe I want to try and come up with something like a different, I guess, scene for when it's a break day away from streaming. So, like, come up with a replacement for this. Because I want, like I said before, part of me wants to, like, try to stick to 3 hours at least of streaming as per usual. So I'll do that. And then after that, like I said before, part of me wanted to have like Chibi Tai hiding in the background here, so I want to have me hiding, like peeking somewhere around in here, so I want to do that. Maybe have some other like dinosaur Easter eggs in here if I get the chance to. Oh, I see. Solid Snook was saying, hey, I was just looking at some dinosaur horror games. Ooh. I'm not good with horror games, but they could still be fun for me to play. I know there's quite a few of them that have been made recently. That hopefully people might enjoy watching me play. We'll have to see. I found some not so good ones, like the Raptors were just the big one from Jurassic Park 1, and the Primeval Raptors with no edge or quilts. Ah. I feel like I've heard of the Raptors before, but I'm pretty sure the guy that made like those were pretty, like they made them pretty good, or at least the T-Rex Breakout game that he made was really good. I guess if he made the Raptors like before it, then I guess if like some of his earlier work, I guess that makes sense. Ooh, but I found this one. It had fully feathered raptors in it. Ooh, intriguing. You have my interest. I want to learn more about this particular game. Especially if it has scientifically accurate velociraptors in it. Alright. So, as I'm learning more about some dino horror games, I'd draw like a small sleepy dino kind of emote, just to have here as like for when I'm taking breaks from streaming on any particular day. It's kind of a replacement for like the image I have for when it's a break day, and when I'm focusing solely on adventures and not streams. But the T-Rex eyebrow ridge over here. Here he goes. And let's give him a little bit of floof as well. Hold on. I can never make my mind on the feather design for me. Oh, hold on. I see. It looks very good, and there's in this screenshot it has two types of dromaeosaurs. From what I can tell, anatomy-wise, it was 2 Dakotaraptors and 2 Velociraptors. Ooh, so this one's got a. This horror game's apparently got quite a bit of variety to its dinos. Interesting. I feel like most games like this would only portray like one certain kind of like member of the dinosaur family. Like when one certain member of a certain group of dinosaurs, like usually T-Rex is gonna be the only Tyrannosaur you're gonna see in any any dinosaur horror game. And then next to them are like the raptors, and there's no other Tyrannosaurs or Dromaeosaurs besides them usually. So I think that's kind of interesting. Maybe I want like a part of it to extend to like where the jaw is here, like this. Like I think how it is with Saurian's T-Rex. Let's see, aren't your hairs are feathers like Malia from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I do not know who that is, but I'll look it up. Malia from Xenoblade. Let me see. Actually, I haven't decided if it's like those or not. Like for Chibi Ties. And also, I guess, the me that you see, in my Twitter, profile picture. Usually I think of it as like just normal hair, and then on our tails, it's feathers. But I don't know. Also, I would like to finally get some, art of my dino form in the future soon, so I can make up my mind of how I want my feathered look to be. Because I feel like I struggle a lot to be consistent with it, because I'm using this to get just like color for this emote here, but here's I think my latest drawing of like my T-Rex self. It doesn't look the most accurate, I'd say. I could do better. Feels too elongated. With really short legs, and I feel like this should have been the general look of Jurassic Fight Club's Majungasaurus, actually. like in terms of body shape. But yeah, I'm gonna use this for colors. So over here. Yep, I know that's covering up a lot of stuff, but just bear with me. Yeah, I'll get rid of this. I also think I'll have these on a separate layer. Well, hold on, maybe not the ear hole, because I think in real life that would be covered up by the feathers. Something like this. Then this. I think around it we can have like tiny bits of like this here. To give it a little extra floof kind of look to it. As opposed to too spiky, as opposed to these. Whoa, that's a bit much. Tiny little bits around here. Hold on, let me see. Change up the rotation a bit. There we go. Save new brush. There you go, perfect. Alright. And hold on. And I think this looks alright. Let's see. They seem to have some. They have to seem to have some sort of predatory there. Ooh, as the main mascot of the game. I'm kind of intrigued to know what kind it is specifically. Like the fact that you aren't specifying that it's like a T-Rex or something. I feel like that implies it might be something special. I mean, those T-Rexes are special, but like a brand. I'm just hoping, like, in case it's a brand new dino that we don't get to see much in video games, that's getting a bit of spotlight here. It's always nice. As much as I love the big names like T-Rex, Spinosaurus, Giganotosaurus, it's nice to have some like the lesser known dinos get some time in the spotlight. From what I can tell, it's Ceratosaurus. Ooh, very interesting. But it could be also Allosaurus, but it suits Ceratosaurus' size range more. I love that Ceratosaurus deserves what, after its treat, yeah, Ceratosaurus deserves, a lot better after its treatment in Jurassic Fight Club. Like, I do not know what, I don't remember his name. I think it's like Dinosaur George, and like everyone else is working on, like everyone else working on Jurassic Fight Club, and like what their deal with like hating on Ceratosaurus was, but I think he definitely deserves some more love. Well, like Ceratosaurus, like this dino, deserves more love. And I'm pretty sure I heard from somewhere that Allosaurus was his favorite dinosaur, and I can understand like giving it a bit of favoritism because it is his favorite, but he didn't have to make Ceratosaurus his punching bag like to show how cool Allo is. like you can show off the coolness of one dino without making the other one look like inferior. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but like, take for instance, Prehistoric Planet. It showed quite a bit of favoritism towards pterosaurs, I would say, compared to most most documentaries related towards prehistoric fauna. Especially those that people expect to be mostly about dinosaurs, but they don't show more love for pterosaurs than they do to dinos. That, like, they make the dinos look boring or inferior to the pterosaurs. And I think that I can't word. And like I think they could have made Allosaurus still look cool, maybe even while like showing off its relationship with Ceratosaurus without making it look weak. Like in the one particular episode that I'm thinking about, I think Hunter becomes hunted. Instead of having it massacre the Ceratosaurus mating pair, maybe instead, like, it would just, the first Allosaurus would instead have just roared at the female Ceratosaurus, because I think that was the one that the Allo first met, while the male was the one that was luring prey towards the female to kill. And then when the male hears what's going on, he and his mate gang up on the first Allo because, like, an Allo is strong, but against two Ceratosauruses, it would struggle. But one-on-one, Allos would win, so after, like, a bit where it looks like the Ceratos are winning, since Jurassic Fight Club does show Ceratosauruses living in groups quite a bit, maybe like two other Allosauruses or the Allosaurus' own mate shows up to defend it, and then they, instead of killing, they make the Ceratos back off, and then they take the kill that the Ceratos made. I think that would have been a lot better. And no one technically has to die. It would kind of be like a lion and hyena relationship where the bigger carnivore, aka lions and Allosauruses, will take the kills from the smaller carnivores. And for those of you wondering, yes, lions actually take more kills from hyenas than I think hyenas do from lions. So Lion King was lying to you, basically. In real life, the hyena clan probably would have hunted more of their food themselves than taking food from Scar. Though then again, it could also... The fact that there were so many hyenas in the Pride Lands after Mufasa died, that could explain why all the herbivores disappeared from there. Because they were basically hunting them to extinction. Well, at least in that particular area. Let's see, oh, Solid Snook says, wait, I gotta make this mistake. It is Allosaurus because you forgot about the Ceratosaurus horn. Well, Allosaurus is still, again, it's still a cool dino, so I don't mind it being the main dino of the horror game that you're talking about. Last night I think about it, even though it, at least back in my day, I felt like it was like the second most popular dinosaur besides T-Rex. Like, I feel like it was the carnivore that showed up, like, the only large theropod that showed up almost as much as T-Rex in, like, dinosaur books. But I feel like in more recent times, Allosaurus has really gotten the short end of the stick. Like, it took all the way until like Fallen Kingdom for Allosaurus to appear in the Jurassic Park films. And outside of like Walking with Dinosaurs, actually probably a few others, but like I don't know if any recent dinosaur documentaries really showed off Allosaurus besides actually Planet Dinosaur. By that time when they showed it off, they were going with the weak bite theory. So I don't know if that was the best representation of it, but it was something. I guess it did have it might have had a weak bite, but they were also like going with the theory that it would use its jaws like an axe. Which, from what I've heard, I remember hearing before that is no longer thought to be the case. Alright, so I'm going to... Hold on. What I wanted to do. Okay, so I'm gonna do this again. Hopefully nothing messes up. I merge here. Alright, perfect. So I have one feathered T-Rex face to have somewhere around here. And then give it like some Z's too, so that we can tell that it's supposed to be me sleeping. So yeah, see, Solid Snook says, I really want a Quetzal in this game, so... Ooh. A Quetzal in a horror game, that would be a really cool, idea. Especially with, how it... I'm hoping that it was, in Jurassic World, Dominion. I remember seeing from the trailers that, it was looking quite, like, actually terrifying and formidable for a pterosaur in these... Like, for a pterosaur in a dinosaur, mainly targeted film. And I think that was nice. I guess Pteranodons did get to show off, like, how terrifying they were in some movies, but... I feel like Quetzal, like, actually took a significant amount of the spotlight, in the trailer. At least the one that showed up, and because I don't know how it was in the actual movie, because I haven't seen it yet still, unfortunately. But I hope it lived up to everyone's expectations for him. Yeah, it could just be like a giant stork. Absolutely terrifying. A giant stork / giraffe. That could peck anyone relatively smaller than it to pieces. Well, actually, I guess if it did have the mentality of like modern day seagulls, they could have like, I'm not gonna say it on Twitch actually, but they could theoretically try to attack like some large adult animals. Like seagulls they'll sometimes attack like seals, like particularly babies. I don't think any of them has been successful in actually like making them kick the bucket, but it's not a pretty sight seeing what happens afterwards, because seagulls are they are beach demons. I'll just say that much. I see Solid Snook says, even the prehistoric planet Quetzal was pretty scary. True. The pterosaurs in general, like I said earlier, they really got like quite a bit of spotlights in prehistoric planets, possibly more so than the dinosaurs. Where I can remember there were pterosaurs that were like being attacked by velociraptors on like their cliffs where they nested. I remember seeing some pterosaurs, baby pterosaurs, going up to a plateau and learning how to fly towards the coast, while being attacked by, I think, Astarchids. I think it was some kind of Astarchid, or it might have looked closer to Pteranodon. I'm not sure who it was. But either way, it was an interesting sight. It was an interesting sight to behold. And yes, I actually finally got to see prehistoric planets after a very, very long time, and I'm glad I finally got to see it. And for the most part, it's definitely all that I hoped that it would be. I kind of wish that we got to see more of Hank the T-Rex, and his young, but it's fine. I'm happy I got to see the other, like, just so many dinosaurs recreated with the best, like the most up-to-date scientific knowledge we have on all of them so far. I think. I don't remember if Pachyrhinosaurus was woolly or not. Part of me remembers that it did. I'm not sure, but I feel like some things like that might have been inaccurate, but for the most part, I feel like Prehistoric Planet did a good job of sticking towards like healthy speculation. That's lots of support going for it. Like the Carnotaurus mating dance where it's like flapping his arms about. How about I see, hold on. If you plan on getting it on DVD, get the extended version, will do. I actually heard it in the extended version of, I think you were talking about Dominion back then. I think that's the version that they're going to add the prologue into, because for some reason that wasn't with the official release of the actual film. I don't know why they did that. And we probably would not mess with T-Rex. I know there was a Hell Creek Astarchid, but I definitely feel like a fully grown T-Rex it would avoid. And Barbadactylus. Alright, I think that was the one that was attacking like the baby pterosaurs that were learning to fly back then. Particularly feathered. And the deleted Oviraptor versus Lystrosaurus. Interesting. I did not know about that, but it sounds interesting. I know Oviraptor was in the prologue, so I was hoping that it would make an appearance in the actual film itself. I'd be very disappointed if it didn't get that chance. Anyways, I'm gonna do this. So we have a placeholder for brakes, and it's gonna look like this. Yep, that body force and E. But you know, speaking of Jurassic World Dominion, I still haven't gotten around to seeing it, but from what I've heard, because I feel like I've been letting myself get spoiled a bit too much. I'm not sure if it really matters at this point, because I'm pretty sure. Like, I feel like at this point, Jurassic World Dominion isn't in theaters anymore. But from what I've heard, it's the Giga in Dominion. I feel like I heard a lot of people say that they actually kind of feel bad for it. Like it didn't really have as many, I guess, villainous moments as like the Indominus Rex or the Indoraptor from the other two Jurassic World films. And I find that kind of odd because I remember Colin Trevorrow tweeting that the Giga was going to be like the Joker, where apparently it wanted to see the world burn, but apparently in Dominion, the actual film, it didn't really show that. Maybe they changed it up, like, I would say like due to budget cuts, or like maybe they decided to cut that out last minute for some reason, but maybe we'll get an explanation with the extended version. Or maybe they'll actually make it look more act more monstrous in like the Blu-ray edition. We'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, though, I've also seen like a fan animation of the final fight, because I feel I have definitely been spoiled about what the final fight is going to be like, with Rexy pushing the Giga into the Therizinosaurus's claws and like taking it out. Which again, because it didn't really do anything wrong throughout the whole movie, a lot of people kind of felt bad for it when it died. And back to what I was talking about, like the fan animation. It was depicted to be quite a bit more monstrous in this animation by someone on, I think it was called Biblity or something. I forgot the name, but it was some kind of website, but instead of having the Therizinosaurus help take out the Giga, they had the Spinosaurus come in, fight the Giga for a bit, almost lose, but then Rexy gets back up and they work together to take it down. And I feel like that could have been a way cooler ending for Jurassic World Dominion. Like, get the three largest, not the overall three largest, but like three of the most well-known megatheropods on one screen and have them fight. I think that would be awesome. Like, bring joy to the T-Rex fans by having it be the one to take out the Giga. Like, deal with the final blow. Make Spino fans happy by, like, just honestly having it back. Whereas nowadays, people are kind of upset that the Spino's kind of been forgotten nowadays. Except for Camp Cretaceous. And Giga fans would probably still be happy because, well, they needed two other megatheropods to take their favorite down. But yeah. Yeah, I hope it appears in that game. Part of me does think though, like maybe they could have replaced the Giga in the prologue, and I guess like in the scenes where it's acting more of like an animal than like a movie monster. Because again, I spoiled myself quite a bit, and I saw a few scenes like where the Giga and Rexy fight over a deer carcass, and where it's getting it in modern days, getting its teeth cleaned again, like how it was in the prologue by Amoros. Like, they could have the Giga somewhere else in the Biosyn facility and show scenes of it acting monstrous, whereas the creature that's acting like more like a realistic animal and fights Rexy in the prologue could have been another creature. Like, I mean, I'm kind of spitballing here. I don't know if it would be a good idea or not, but A few people have speculated that there's a second T-Rex species out there, well, a Tyrannosaurus species that lives south of T-Rex. It was starts with an M, I forgot what it was. But a few people like Hell Creek enthusiast said that it is out there. Apparently they haven't like made an official paper about it, in which case I kinda doubt its validity, but they could have done it. Okay, right now. It's apparently Tyrannosaurus carinensis. Or something like that. I cannot pronounce it correctly. But yeah. Like, instead of trying to introduce, like, other theropods that are quote-unquote bigger than T-Rex when they weren't, they could have had, like, another Tyrannosaurus of some kind fight Rexy in the prologue, in my opinion. And instead of having Rexy die alone, like, when the cliff collapses and Rexy falls to, I guess prehistoric Rexy falls to her death, the other T-Rex or Tyrannosaurus that was fighting her, they both fall and die. So it leaves their feud, like, I guess, unfinished. And then it kind of cuts back where we see that other Tyrannosaurus has been cloned by Biosyn many years after Rexy, so it's younger and actually stronger than Rexy in modern times. And it beats Rexy in a really short fight for the deer carcass. Plus, because Biosyn kind of gives its dinosaurs a more natural looking environment from what I've seen. Maybe that's why it acts more like a normal animal than Rexy does. Because I don't think InGen did the best job of giving Rexy, like, a natural looking environment. That could be a good opportunity to make the other Tyrannosaurus look more scientifically accurate and please the paleo nerds. Plus, like, actually pay homage to what Henry Wu said in the first Jurassic World film, where if they had more of the DNA samples, like the DNA sequence of certain dinos, they would look completely different to how they look in Jurassic World. And they could show that by having Biosyn's T-Rex look completely different from Rexy. Plus, at the end, when they fight the Giga, it could be two Tyrannosauruses teaming up against it to make both Jurassic Park fans and paleo nerds happy. And in terms of the story, I guess it could be like, it could have Rexy and the other Tyrannosaurus, like, I don't know about reconcile, but like put aside their feud to face the Giga, which is the bigger threat. I don't know. Again, I'm just spitballing, but I think that could have been cooler to see than the Giga kind of like being a normal animal and then getting killed for no reason. But yeah. And apparently, on their Twitter, according to Solid Snook, I think you're talking about the horror game that you saw earlier. Apparently, they're all Deinonychus, or at least some are Deinonychus. Probably not all of them, because like I said before, I kind of like the idea that there are multiple like distinct dromaeosaurs with them, besides just Velociraptor. And my throat is starting to hurt now because of the long tangent, but yeah. And it could even made the other Rex part of the Indo's DNA. Ooh. That could be cool. Like having another, I guess like a different Tyrannosaurus species be into the Indominus' DNA. That could explain why the Indominus never tried to just communicate with Rexy and get it on her side like what it did with the Raptor Squad. Yeah, two were dramatically larger than the others. Okay. I'm hoping that the smaller ones were the Velociraptors and the two larger ones were Deinonychus. Because that is how it would be in real life. Or at the very least, it's the smaller ones are Deinonychus and the two larger ones are like some of the exceptionally larger dromaeosaurs like the Kotaraptor or Utahraptor. Also, now that I think about it, it is kind of... I know it was like weird, but I just realized that the two largest dromaeosaurs that we know of nowadays both just so happen to also be named after US states. I don't know why I brought that up, but it just seems weird. Well, not weird, but like a coincidence. Anyways, continuing on with working on my schedules. Let's see, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We got pretty much all that done. But now we have... I want to put in Chippy tie-in, yes. Yep, and here he is. Nice. So let's put him over here. Oh, he's a lot smaller than I expected him to be. No problemo. I don't know why there's a random dots over here, but I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, there isn't one over here. Apparently there is for some reason. I don't know what that's doing there. Okay, there it goes. So save that. I don't know, they might be juveniles. I guess that makes sense, but... part of me is hoping that... can't word, but... like, part of me is hoping that there are also, like, distinct, types of dromaeosaurs in there still. Alright, so we have Mies there. Nope, we're not doing that. Alright, hold on, let me see. Can't make much room for Chippy Me to really pop out. I guess I'll just resort to having Chibi tie, like, just hiding in the tall grass. I think that works. Yeah, me too. And I hope the big one is the Kotaraptor. Same it. And granted, it has gotten quite a bit of clout recently from, like, Saurian, but it's still a rather underrated dino, and I still want, I want to see it in some more, dino games. It definitely hasn't hit, like, Utahraptor levels of, I'd say, fame, I'd say. Alright. Can't do that. Hmm. I'm not sure how I want to try and do this. Yeah, okay. I think I'll just have to have Chippy Ty like just in the background, but I wanted to have like move these over to the side and have Chippy Ty over here, like sneakily in the corner, but you can more clearly see him. I don't know. I resort to having him like hide here in the tall grass behind the two signs. Plus, I think it's still like pretty easy to see him in here. I think. Yeah, I think this will do it. Like right here, I think. Or like poking out right over here should be fine. Alright. Actually, wait, hold on. Should I have like the actual dates on the on here? I feel like that should be important to have. Yeah, so move it higher up. I think Monday can move a little bit to the right. Alright. There he goes. So take this. And it's still part of... Let's see. Yeah, it's still part of the same layers. So all I need to do is make it a bit smaller. And we're gonna make this for next week, so it'll be 7/31st. It does kind of make me sad though, thinking about how summer is kind of going by pretty quickly now. I'm gonna miss the free time I have for during the summer soon. I already know that. But I'm going to have as much fun as I can with it. Plus, again, I'm not going to quit content creation anytime soon, just because of college. I've been able to bear through it for the entirety of my first year of college. I ain't gonna quit anytime soon now. But it's still going to be hard, like, readjusting to that. Alright, let's see. So the next days are going to be 3 for Wednesday, and then it ends at 6, so 8:06. Well, August 6th is going to be the last day for this week that we're making the schedule for. And I guess while we're here, I could also work on making the actual schedule itself if people want. Like if people want to make suggestions for what each day is going to be for a stream. Like if anyone in chat wants a stream to be on a certain day or wants something specific for a certain day, I'm good with that. Like if anyone wants me to play Jurassic World Evolution 2 on like Friday, or if they can choose the times that they want to, I don't mind doing that. Alright. Alright, I think this looks alright. All things considered. And I also want to move these lower down. There we go. But also, back to the horror dinosaur games thing. Let's see, I know, I think Jurassic World had something of a horror game slash like VR game. I don't remember what it was called though. I think it's like Jurassic World Aftermath or something like that. It does seem interesting, and I want to look into that game a bit. I know there's another one that had raptors that you can hide from, like by going into like a locker or something. I think I remember something like that. And they did have a T-Rex as well. I don't remember what the game was called, but it looked interesting. Oh, and I see I'm missing something else from Solid Snook. Well, one day says, "Oh yeah, also." Now I really want to see Ceratosaurus depicted as badass in something. Me too. It deserves, well, I'll be honest, it deserves a whole lot after, the mess it had to go through that is, well, that was, Jurassic Fight Club. It's a good animal that deserves a lot better. Let's see. Oh, I did. Well, hold on. I did not know that it had EST for both of these for a while. I definitely messed that up, but hold on. I'm pretty sure these are those were supposed to be EST, PST. Hold on, just want to make sure. So I want to go to my schedule and, well, I guess on my older schedules and see if that's the actual time difference between yeah, okay, so 3 hours EST to PST. So I'll do that. So 6 p.m. EST, 3 p.m. PST. There we go. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Ceratosaurus did get one movie where it got to be not only fairly badass, but actually the main dinosaur of the movie. Which is a shame because I think it was a Jurassic World ripoff called, I think it was like Triassic World or something, but like I know it was supposed to be like kind of like a summer blockbuster knockoff by I think it was called The Asylum. Unfortunately. And they had Carnotauruses that acted like raptors for some reason. Which is incredibly disappointing. Especially since I feel like the Ceratosaurus design in that film was not that bad. I don't remember it being too bad. Can't even catch a break when he wins. Yup. Pretty much. Actually, just want to check, make sure it was like Triassic World or Triassic World Ceratosaurus. Nope, that was not it. Oh, wait, hold on. I think it's Age of Dinosaurs. Yep, there. Yep, it's Age of Dinosaurs Ceratosaurus. Alright, look at it now. It doesn't look the best, but like it's got a keratin like horn, like the JP3 Ceratosaurus, unlike like a real Cerato, but it did get to be the main dino again. Well, the main dino in this film. Plus, again, even though it got, like you said, he can't catch a break even when he wins. At least he wasn't butchered as badly as the Carnotauruses in this film. Hold on, I'll show you guys a picture of it. So, here is the Ceratobattle from Age of Dinosaurs. So it's not the best, but it could have been worse. And again, it got to be the main dino, so that's the best Ceratosaurus is probably ever gonna get in a while. And plus side, if I can just find it. Oh, here it is. It's a lot better than what happened to poor Carnotaurus in this film. Like, just look at this thing. I guess it's kind of at least kind of looks like. Actually, it does look a bit like Gorgon now that I think about it. Like Gorgon from, I think. Yeah, Gorgon from Walking with Dinosaurs. It does look a bit like him with like the bright not luminescent, but like the special kind of like blue. They gave Carnotaurus big arms, big well-developed arms, and not the actual arms that it would have had. And they gave it like these weird, well-developed, but also like weird like knuckles. And they gave it 2 fingers, like a Tyrannosaurus would have, even though I feel like Abelosaurus they had like 5 or 4. I think. Yeah, Solus looks, you're right. They should have just used a Megaraptor at that point, or like some kind of Megaraptorid. Well, Megaraptoran of some kind. This thing is an abomination. I'll give them credit for at least, like, remembering it had 2 large horns on its head, but that's all I can give it. Plus, I don't even know if they really got that right, because there's these things here all along its, all along its head, all the way going to its back. Like, I know some dinos had, like, rows of osteoderms going down, like, in that style, but I'm pretty sure it's only T-Rex and Ceratosaurus that had that. To my knowledge. But yeah. They look like reptilian versions of Scrappy's henchmen from the Scooby-Doo movie. I haven't watched, I don't think I've watched any Scooby-Doo movie fully, but that sounds about right for some reason. That sounds right. Alright, so let's see. So next week, I'm actually not going to be... I'm definitely not going to be streaming today because I forgot to update my streaming schedule for that, but on Saturday I'm going to have a Uno collab with some friends of mine. Let's see, I think it was an orc friend named... I am so bad with names. It was Lasgar, plus a few others, I think. So I'm gonna have to move back the Jurassic World Evolution 2 stream probably to some other time. Monday, I think it's gonna be safe. Tuesday, that's gonna be a break. That's gonna be... Wednesday is gonna be one. Alright. Or actually, what? Oh. I'll test my luck and see how I do with 2 streams at a row in one day, and then have 2 breaks going forward. I mean, what I can't word. It was like I did give myself like an out of nowhere break. I want to get some more action packed days in, where I'm making some more content, and then that could be Wednesday and Thursday for next week. Alright. So now we gotta add in the new emotes that I made. And put them all over here. And as we're doing that, let's see, we get everything set up for another. Alright, so first I'll just have to think for art up here and get rid of that. Like, make it invisible for now. Let me see, where's... Oop, we're gonna need Genshin. And I'll put here promptly, I think Thursday should be good. It's hard to see though, so I'll give it an outline. So we can see it a little better. How about 3? Yeah, there you go. 3's a little better. So give it a bit of Gaussian blur so it looks a little bit better. Hold on, actually I got a better idea. Have Genshin down here. Do this. And give it a shadow. There we go, that looks a lot better now. Okay, keep it like just keep the darker kind of shadow. Genshin Impact. It's still a bit hard to see, but I think it'll do. They always make these cheap dinosaur movies, and the designs are always inaccurate trash. Yep. That's I guess Jurassic World / Park ripoffs for you in a nutshell. It's a shame, but there's not much we can really do about that. I mean, there is, but regardless of what we say, there are people that, especially the Asylum, from what I've heard about them, they're gonna keep making some low-budget films for just like they make a profit, even if it's like an abysmal profit. It would be nice, like, to one day get a film with, like, actually scientifically accurate dinos. That would be wonderful. You could say that like a scientifically accurate dinosaur film that's actually released to like the general public. Like Prehistoric Planet was it's a really good start, like to kind of like I guess a scientifically accurate dinosaur renaissance, but it is a documentary that was restricted to, I'm pretty sure, just Apple TV or some pirating sites at this point. But it's not really like getting sent out to like the general mass media quite yet. I guess it kind of is, but like, I want to see like a movie based around scientifically accurate dinos that's released to the like the general media, and seeing it succeed too. Like Walking with Dinosaurs 3D, I mean, they made a good attempt before the whole thing where Fox studio executives forced them to put in like celebrity voices to do voiceovers. But even so, I feel like even back then, it wasn't the most accurate, in spite of how good it looked. Like the Pachyrhinosaurus, they weren't based on the right species, because they're supposed to be in Alaska, but they're based off, I think, P. lacustae instead of Porosus. And Gorgosaurus the Alaskan Gorgosaurus is actually Nanukosaurus now. Plus, they used that theory that Pachyrhinosaurus would have migrated, which is now false. Well, same thing with Ankylosaurus too, because they showed them briefly in the movie. Because Ankylosaurus and Pachyrhinosaurus fossils were found both in, I think, like both in Alaska and other parts of North America, but they're all from different species, with P. pectorum being the Alaskan species for Pachyrhinosaurus, while the other two were P. canadensis and P. lacustae. And for Edmontosaurus, I don't know their species names, but there were some that lived in like other parts of North America, and then Alaska was a completely different species. I remember it being called Uganaluk for a while before being sent back to the Edmontosaurus genus. But to summarize, I'm pretty sure it's no longer thought that they migrated, but they just had different species from the same genus that were living in Alaska. But yeah. So, like, to summarize, even though they did do their best before the voiceovers destroyed everything, Walking with Dinosaurs 3D is still a bit behind the times in terms of scientific accuracy. Possibly even for that time, I'm not sure. But regardless, I feel like but a new attempt at that without the voiceovers, hopefully. That would be awesome to see. See, the only celebrity voices I want to see on Walking with Dinosaurs now is Nigel Marven. Nigel Marven, yes, that would be awesome. Kenneth and Benjamin Cumberbatch. Oh, also don't forget David Attenborough. He did a really good job. Can't word, but he did a really good job in Prehistoric Planet. And I'd say he definitely counts as a celebrity voice too. Even though he's not, I wouldn't say he's like a celebrity movie-wise. He's definitely made a name for himself in documentaries. But yeah, it would be cool to see Nigel Marven again. Like, especially if he was actually like in the movie himself. Like, if we could get a Prehistoric Park based movie, or maybe even a movie based around Primeval, that would be awesome. Even though I've yet to actually see Primeval for myself. I should really get on that at some point. I've always told myself I want to see Primeval at some point, but I've never gotten around to it. I don't know why, because it looks really darn good. Well, at least for the time, and I know a lot of paleo nerds especially love it, so I don't know why I haven't gone around to seeing it. But I should. Yep, and hey all, hello there, Jazzy Boy's Rooms, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by, it is good to see you here, and I hope that you're doing well today. And welcome to the stream, I hope that you are doing well. Right now we are working on my new overlay for my streaming schedules, and I think it's looking okay so far. I feel like it's an upgrade from what I used to have. And I see the emotes there, forming a doggo with wings. I like that. Makes me wish Lucas could fly. Actually, I would rather that he didn't fly, otherwise he would cause even more havoc than he normally does. That would be fun to see. And for those of you who don't know, Lucas is my doggo. Sometimes you can hear him like barking outside of my room if you like in some streams in the past, plus I guess like any second you could hear him theoretically. If something like a car happens to pass by the house and he starts getting upset at that. But yeah. Ooh, and I see Solid Snook said maybe a dinosaur hotel instead of throwing the big one in their unique dinosaur design. Could be interesting. Actually, speaking of the dinosaur hotel idea, it could be cool, like, to do, like a spoof or, like, a parody of the Jurassic Park / World films, where the dinosaurs do succeed again in, like, breaking out and causing the humans to abandon the island, but like, after that, the dinosaurs, like, try to, like, maybe, like, they take a bit of inspiration from the Jurassic Park novel, where the US military are planning to blow up Isla Nublar because of the dinosaurs there. So, like, I tried to, like, kind of, I can't word, but it's like, I was trying to, like, pitch a kids movie. The dinosaurs instead, they try to make Jurassic World, like Jurassic Park, into a hotel area kind of like run by dinosaurs, so that the US military will not destroy their home. On one hand, it sounds like that would turn out to be a really cringy movie, but at the same time, I feel like it could have potential. Maybes. Like DreamWorks, it hasn't had the best record, but it has done pretty good in the past with like spoof and parody movies. Like the first Shrek was supposed to be like a parody, I guess technically of Disney films, but like films based around fairy tales in general, I think. And Megamind especially, that was probably one of my favorite DreamWorks movies. It was a parody on superhero movies, and that one did a really good job too. So maybe if they were to make a movie like that, it could turn out pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, DreamWorks gave us The Bad Guys. They could give us anything and make it good. I haven't actually seen The Bad Guys yet, but I am hoping that they could do that. Granted, they've also had some not so big hits before, but like especially I think Shrek 3 was... I really liked it as a kid, but as an adult I feel like it's a mess. But DreamWorks, when they... Yeah, like Trolls. Both Trolls movies are not the best. Trolls 1, I think... It wasn't as bad as the second one, but I feel like it was just mediocre. Like, it had... The humor was hit or miss. The songs were nice, but... It's kind of the usual kids movie thing where they just take random pop songs and it sounds nice, but I guess it would be nice also for a movie to have like its own distinct soundtrack and like songs that are made like direct specifically for that movie. Like I think the song Here We Go for Godzilla vs. Kong, I don't know if it was made specifically for that movie, but like it's heavily tied to the film now, and I think like just like having people make songs specifically for a movie, it works better than taking random pop songs and then inserting it into a movie with like no connection. Yeah, the first one was alright. It's not the best, and there's also some things about it that's... Some things I like about it, but it's also kind of cringe. I can agree with that. Like Branch's backstory is... Actually, the backstory itself is not bad, but the way that he introduces his backstory was a mess. Yeah. Also, Sing could, yeah, it could be 100 times better if, well, 10,000 times better if the songs were originals. Same thing for Sing 2. Both of those films were... I think the people were... I mean, it might be easy to entertain, but I think the stories in both Sing and Sing 2 were pretty darn good, and I feel like they kind of balanced out, like, giving several different main characters, several different, like, storylines for for their developments, and they did a decent job at it, like, balancing them all. Like, I forgot his name, but, like, the Gorilla Boy in both movies, I think he got a decent amount of development in both of them. I like the villain in Sing 2 was pretty good. I guess I don't know if he's like really a twist villain, because he was like, he revealed himself to be pretty darn evil, like, pretty early on, but if you do count him as a twist villain, I'd say he's a lot better than, I guess, a lot of twist villains out there, including Disney movies. Well, yeah, he was funny. He had a good amount of charm to him. And also, like you said earlier, and like I said earlier, having original songs specifically for a movie, they go a long way. I will say though, I do like sometimes when they add pop songs into movies, like when the kid in Sing, like the Gorilla Kid sings, I think There's Nothing Holding Me Back in Sing 2. It's a good cover of the song, but I still prefer if they have original, like if they had original songs for those movies. And I'm entirely against like pop songs being movies, but I prefer when they put in the effort to make their like an original soundtrack, and especially in a movie like Sing, where songs are like a huge focus of the movie. Creating that many original songs, like putting the effort to do that, that alone would give me a lot of, like, I would give a lot of respect to the creators of the movie for that alone. Plus, it would give a lot of musicians out there a chance, like, to be in the spotlight and show off some of the songs that they make. And it is important to the story and the characters' growths too. Like Sing is definitely in the name for a reason. Like, it is the name of the movie for a reason. Actually, now that I think about it, in the first movie Sing, that one Elephant Girl, she's like kind of like the main character of that one, because I felt like she had the most, or at least they were trying to make her have the most development, since I think she was kind of supposed to be like the final act at the end of the first movie that really helped save the theater. But then in the second movie, I don't actually remember if she was even in that movie or not. I'm pretty sure she was. But I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the rats from the first movie were just cut entirely. I mean, I didn't really like them that much, so I don't mind too much, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that liked Sing, the first Sing, they were kind of disappointed that he didn't come back for the sequel, and I'm not sure why they did that, but well, it did happen. I still wanted to know if he was okay. I mean, he was a bit of a jerk in the first movie, so my personal headcanon is that he and his girlfriend get eaten by the bears at the end of the first movie, but we'll see. If they make like a Sing 3, or if the directors say anything. Actually, now that I think about it, that mouse's girlfriend didn't do anything wrong, so she can live, but I kind of want the mouse himself to probably get eaten by bears. Maybe. Unless he were to get a redemption arc in some other film. That might take a lot from what people liked about him in the first movie, because some people, I guess they kind of like the charming but arrogant kind of character, but no, he's not really for me. I guess she would end up being sad if that happened. But also, I realized that hold on. I still need to get some work done for. But I want to keep talking with you guys because honestly, talking about movies like this is pretty darn fun. But also, I also want to kind of balance that with also working on my streaming schedule because I still need to work on that. So let's see, we have Genshin Impact. And I think I like how my schedule is looking so far today. Well, for next week. Actually, you know what? Like I said earlier, I gave myself an out of nowhere break. So I'll go the extra mile and give myself another day of streaming to do. So I can make up for that. There we go, there you are. And that can be an art stream. Part of me wants to make like a mini emotes for that, like I did for the break, but we'll have to work on that some other time, maybe. Let's see. I would actually like that. Since he seemed touched by Ina's. Oh, that is true. I do remember him like actually kind of cheering for the elephant girl at the very end. Perhaps he changes wholesomely for his GF since she was the one there for him. Actually, true. Yeah, she saved them from the bears at the end of the first movie, but since he wasn't in the second movie, I don't know how well they could give him a redemption arc they can give him in the third film, since like it's very easy to just like have them say that like he got a lot of redemption off screen, which would kind of ruin the whole thing. But if they make him like go down like a darker path, or like if they go down a darker path and like have him be like absolutely horrible in the third movie, and then have him go through the redemption arc, that's gonna become unrealistic. But it would also be unrealistic if they were to say he somehow didn't change at all during the time with the second movie, and like he re-enters the third movie right at around the same point that he was at the end of the first movie, because I think there was a bit of a time skip between what happened in the first movie and the second ones. So I feel like it wouldn't make sense for him to like not change, but the changes that he would have gone through might make it difficult to give him a good redemption arc. They should just give him a little change, but go full circle in the third film. Maybe. I guess if they make him like slightly nicer after like spending time with his girlfriend, probably running away from like the bear mafia, and then showing up again in the third movie, I think that can work. Hopefully. Assuming that they do get to make another Sings movie, because I'm not entirely sure, but I think they got sold out to Illumination or something like that. I have no idea, but I heard something like that, and that they were going to make like a Shrek remade with minions or something like that. I'm hoping that was just like a joke video that I saw, but I am hoping that is not the case. Just to be safe, I'm going to check. Shrek minions. Okay, I think that was... I think what I heard was wrong. Apparently the minions are just replacing Shrek for a certain ride at Universal. But let's see, is DreamWorks now being owned by Illumination? I'm hoping it's not. Let's see, Illumination. Okay, I don't think so. Okay, so maybe I was wrong there. So hopefully not. Hopefully I was. But yeah. Yeah, focus on him and his girlfriend. Make it so that she gets sick of it during the middle act, so he does what he needs to improve, like, forward. I don't know about the middle act. I feel like... I feel like around the beginning of, like, the first act, she should, like, kind of, like, get fed up with, like, him constantly getting them into trouble. And then during the middle act, like, I guess while he's reuniting with... I forgot his name. It's like Buster Moon and everyone else at the theater. During the middle act, he goes through what he needs to do to improve, and then it pays off in the final act. I think that's how it should go. Yeah, I thought of mid since it sets up how he's the same, but keeps her for... Actually, keeps her for granted. That is true. At the same time, though, I feel like depending on like how long the movie would be, like where the middle act starts, it might not give him enough time, like for the audience to feel like he's really starting to learn, without making it like dumbing it down to like a really short montage of him like practicing how to be a nice person. But then again, they did that with the gorilla guy in Sing 2 with learning how to dance from the Lynx. And it turned out pretty good. So I said like, they would need like the middle act to start a bit earlier than usual in the movie, or like at the end of the first act, at least there's either at the end of the first act she gets mad at him, or we at least see a little bit of tension, and then a little afterwards we see her get fed up. I don't know where they would go, like in the general plot for Sing, like for a Sing 3 though, because they get Buster Moon's theater back into business in the first movie, and then second movie they try to get up like even beyond that by working for the wolf guy. And even though it was technically illegal, they did put on a show in his theater, getting more reputation. At the end of the film, it looks like everything's kind of all, like, I guess, like all loose ties are, like they've all been dealt with, and like everything feels kind of final at the end of Sing 2. I think he's just gonna be laying low wherever Buster happens to be in that film. Maybe. Speaking of laying low, it could be cool to see like the wolf guy come back to try and get revenge on Buster. Maybe, or maybe that might be too much and they'd have to come up with a new like villain. I would like for there to be a dialogue about Mike and Buster both knowing how it is, like how it feels to be on the run. Like, yeah, that is true. I feel like it could also be like I can't word. It's like, I guess it kind of ties back a bit to how I don't feel like Mike really treated Buster Moon with much respect in the first movie, and then him, like Buster being the one to comfort him, even though he, like Buster, well not Buster, but like Mikey might feel like he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, they will perhaps get to a parallel at the end and become close friends. I think that'd be cool. But as for all the other characters in Sing, that coming up with like plot lines for them in a theoretical Sing 3, that would be pretty difficult to do. Because again, like I said, in Sing 2, everything felt kind of, I guess, final. Like they got to put on a big show at the Wolf Guys Theater. At the very end, I think they go back to their old theater and a lot of people are cheering for them. So now he's running a really big theater like he always dreamed to be. I don't know if there's anywhere to go from there. Like if they talk about like risks of the theater being shut down, that's just kind of rehashing what happened in the first movie. I don't know if they could do that. But in any case, I think it's time to reveal the new game for next week that I shall be playing. And that is Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Yep, a friend of mine told me about it not too long ago, and as I was looking around on Steam not too long ago, I saw that actually it was on sale. So I took the opportunity and snatched it up. The complete edition, which would normally be around $50, is now, I think, $15 until August 1st. So if any Digimon fans or people in general that want to give Digimon Cyber Sleuth a try, feel free to take advantage of the sale. Again, I think it's until August 1st. So definitely go for that when you have time, like while there's still time. And yeah, this is pretty much my brand new schedule layout, plus my streaming schedule for next week, all figured out. Let's see. Yeah, Buster's a nice guy, so even if Mike wouldn't deserve it, at least it makes Buster way more likable. Yeah, that's like what I'm saying. Like in the first movie, Mike doesn't really treat anyone with much respect, probably including Buster Moon. So if there was a third Sing 2 where Buster helps him out, I feel like Mike might feel like he doesn't deserve it, but he learns from Buster that it's not really about like who deserves it, but like just the fact that you're willing to help someone out no matter what. Even if you don't personally get along with said person. And like how that makes you a better person than some other people who might choose not to help someone that they feel is not deserving of the help. And just like that concept, though, where you get a character who's arrogant and mean, who by the kindness of the one closest to them, he sees the errors of his wife. Yeah, I can get that. That sounds a lot like, actually, from Avatar The Last Airbender, like how Zuko is kind of with Iroh, where he's kind of mean, like in the first two seasons. Like, he's not afraid to, do serious damage to anyone who gets in the way of him capturing the Avatar, his whole purpose is trying to regain his honor and, patch up his ego. But through the kindness of Iroh and his wisdom, Zuko becomes a better person. And that's why he's my favorite character in all of Avatar, and why I kind of based my character off of him. Kind of. Not a lot, but like, I based my general hairstyle plus the eye scar idea around him. / around Todoroki, I guess. Because being looking similar to Zuko kind of also means looking similar to Todoroki as well. I don't know if you can see it that much for like Chibi Tai, but like with Reroid me here, you can kind of see where I'm going for with like, I guess like the bowl cuts with like lots of bangs. At least that's kind of how I always pictured Todoroki's and Zuko's hairstyles. I guess it looks more like Todoroki's than Zuko's did, but part of me wanted to kind of go for the season 3 Zuko look. Let's see, like, hold on. Hold on, trying to go for something like this. But yes. Yeah, that's what I like about Buster Moon. He's always extremely kind. And even with like really, really bad guys, like the wolf guy as he was trying to kill him, he didn't like make any personal attacks towards the wolf. He just told him facts that like he got that, like he did what they came here to do. They put up the good show that they wanted to put on, and that there wasn't really anything he could do about it at that point. I mean, I guess the wolf could probably take that as a personal attack, but really, Buster Moon, when he could have had the chance to insult him while the wolf was at its lowest point, but he didn't really. He just showed a bit of backbone and just told him the truth about the whole situation. Like, can't stop him from putting on the show anymore in his theater. And even when he... Can't word, but like... At the very end, when the wolf guy was trying to take all the credit for what happened with the show, he didn't say anything like to insult the wolf guy there either when he did have the chance. He just took everyone, like, just, like, made sure they got away from there because, you know, he did show himself to be pretty darn dangerous when he wants to be. Yeah, I actually like that, and because it made the wolf cooler and I guess also scarier. Part of me does feel like it's a bit out of well, not out of nowhere, but like, I guess bizarre for someone to go that far when someone insults them, like makes them look like a fool. Like, I can see someone trying to sabotage their career, but going as far as that guy did, it might seem like a bit much, but I feel like that's kind of what makes him just that much more terrifying. Just like the fact that he's pretty much acted like if he's like a mafia boss. With like very little regard for anyone else but himself. But yeah. There are people in real life that are victims similar to Buster who are nice. That is true. Like, I guess one example, I think, I remember hearing that, trying to think of once. Hmm. There was some person in my mind I was thinking of just now who I completely forgot about. Hold on. I'm trying to look him up. Hmm. I don't know. Hold on, I think I remember. It's like Keanu Reeves. I think he had a pretty rough life, but he never let. Look, he is a victim in life, similar to Buster, but like also like Buster, he was nice. Like that doesn't stop Keanu from being like a really darn good person. I can't say I know too much about the guy, but I do remember seeing one time on Twitter that he spent a very long time at an airport talking with a little kid that was a big fan of him, answering all his questions and then asking him a few questions of his own to the kid. And it wasn't him that like posted anything. I think it was a bystander, so he didn't take the time to talk with someone just like for clout to show that, look at me, I am a nice person. He didn't have anything to gain from just like too much to gain from talking with them just out of the blue, other than he just likes making people's days a bit brighter. And I respect that. And also, the best villains are the ones that feel real. That is true. Actually, now, speaking of Keanu Reeves, I feel like it would be cool to see him in any dinosaur-related movie in the future. Like seeing a John Wick-like character hanging around with dinosaurs. If that doesn't make it like one of the best movies ever, I do not know what will. But yeah. So I feel like I'm pretty much done. I'm pretty much done here with my schedule, but we hold on. I'm trying to find. Okay, there we go. We don't want this. Alright. Well, I need to match up with here. Hold on. Well, I guess I'm going to have to like remake all the dates as well, but for the most part, this is pretty much it. So we're hold on, we have pretty much so we have this with white background and red text, or black top parts with white text, well, with yellow text as well. Or actually, now that I look at it, having a mix of yellow and red together like this actually looks pretty neat. So maybe I might do that actually. This actually looks neat. I'll look into that a bit actually. I'll have to see, but I think for now, I think I completed my goal of making a brand new streaming schedule layout, and I think I'm proud of how it looks now. It definitely seems like an upgrade compared to what I had when I was first starting out to what I had. Well, but it's like it's better than the layout I had from back when I first started streaming to around now, because I need to look it up again. Like during that whole time, which was at least like, yeah, I started in March 21st, so that was like a year and almost a half of just this. And I think this one looks a lot better now. So overall, I think I did a pretty good job today. And I think the stream was the stream especially was pretty fun to do. And it was a nice way to come back after a one-day break. So I'm gonna go find someone on Twitch to raid for now. But as I'm doing that, I just want to say that just thank you to everyone who stopped by during the past, let's see, 3 hours and 4 minutes of streaming. I hope you all had a good time here and that I was able to entertain you all. And I hope to see you all next time when we're definitely not, well, we're not going to be working on a new streaming schedule, but we'll see what else I'll be working on by then. And I hope to see you in some of my other streams as well, where we just play games, draw, hang out with each other, and be buddies. But until that time comes, hope you have a good rest of your day, take care, and let's see who we've got to raid. Let's see who we've got. There's quite a few people streaming right about now, but who do I choose? Let's see. Oh, okay, bye. Yep, and see us all, Snook. If you do wish to stick around for the raid, though, feel free to do so. And same thing for everyone else. If you wish to leave, you can now. But if you want to stick around for the raid, feel free to do that as well. Ooh. Night at the Museum debut stream. Interesting. So, Red Claw Draws is doing something of a debut. So let's go check him out. Let's go check. All right. So I shall send you guys over from one T-Rex to a fellow T-Rex, and you guys get to have a nice look at his human model, which I myself haven't gotten to see a lot of since. Normally he's in his T-Rex form. But yeah, put the raid command in chat and send you guys over to check him out. And once again, just gonna say, before we head off, thank you again for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. Take care, and I shall see you all later. And bye-bye for now. And now I wait for stream to catch up with me. Never mind, we're almost good.